Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. I'm so happy that you have joined us for our second Theater Arlington Theater Thursday. Woo! Very exciting. We're very happy that you're here. We're going to share some information about what's happening at Theater Arlington as always. And we are going to have a special guest star today that I'm very excited about. Welcome, Cindy Honeycutt. I see that you are already in the room. Thank you for being here. And yes, it is Thursday, and that means we have Theater Arlington Theater Thursday. So everyone that has joined us, please be sure to like Theater Arlington's Facebook page, and please be sure to help us reach more people. And right now, go ahead and share this broadcast with everyone because that will help us contact some folks that may not know about us, and that would be great. And you can like this post as well, and anything that's on our theater page would help us out. So please go ahead and do that. And let's just jump right into things and talk about what is coming up. So the first thing we have coming up on January 22nd and 23rd is Songs of Praise. Let's see if I can, I'll take that away for a minute so you can see this better. Songs of Praise. Songs of Praise is going to be an uplifting night full of inspirational songs. And it's going to be kind of a mix between contemporary music and some of the best loved hymns that everybody knows and loves, like Amazing Grace, Blessed Assurance, I Need Thee Every Hour, Just a Closer Walk with Thee, songs like that. And then also some original music, which we're going to talk about in just a little bit, as well as some contemporary Christian songs and songs of praise. And I know that you're going to want to be there for that. I think it's a great way to start off the year is by being thankful and singing some praise and happiness and saying thank you in song. That's going to star Monica Dane, who we had rehearsal yesterday. Let me tell you, Monica is one of our teaching artists here. She teaches piano and voice, and she has the voice of an angel. It is beautiful. You will love listening to her. And I think most of our Theater Arlington folks probably haven't really heard her very much, just the students. And so you're going to in for a real treat with her. Landry Beckley, who is a up-and-coming new star for us, a really sweet young man, and I know you're going to enjoy him as well. David Haskins is our accompanist and doing a great job playing the piano. And then the brilliant and wonderful, talented Robin Hackett, who is just one of my favorite singers of all time, is going to be joining us as well. And one of those lovely people is going to be here with us today to sing a little song for you, give you a little preview here in just a minute. So stick around. Coming up on January 29th and 30th, we're going to do a comedy cabaret. So something that we've never done here before. And so I think it's going to be great. And that is a group of folks, Tyler Thompson, Jenna Anderson, Ben Folds, and I don't have the other young man's name. I'm sorry about that. But it is on the website, and we'll get that information for you. This is going to be a really fun night full of laughs as we welcome to the stage some of DFW's best comic actors and improvisers. And so we have never done a improv show before, and that's what this night is going to, these two nights are going to be all about. And so I think those are really fun because the audience gets to participate and give them suggestions on what it is that they'll be performing. And so please go and look at our website, find out information about that, sign up and get tickets for that. With both of those shows, the bar will be open, and I think that always makes things funnier. So be sure and have a drink. And speaking of drinks, coming up in February, right in time for Valentine's Day, on February 12th and 13th, we have Cocktails and Kisses. Hey, I find that I kiss much more often if I've had a cocktail. On that day, that's going to be a special Valentine themed cabaret filled with love songs and romance and adult beverages. It's going to be a great way to celebrate Valentine's Day, and pretty soon on the website we'll have some details about a special Valentine's package. But it will also be fun for those of you that are celebrating Singles Awareness Day, which is what I celebrate on February 14th, because there's going to be songs about love, but also about heartbreak and revenge. There'll be some skits and monologues and some comedy to go along with that, and lots of romance and lots of love. So be sure and check that out. That's going to star Donovan Lawson, Landry Beckley, Diane Powell. Jesse Fry will be the accompanist. He is super talented. So I know you guys are going to have fun with that. And we'll talk more in detail about that show as we get closer. Right before that, if you are looking for a gift to give someone or something fun to do with your Valentine coming up on February the 6th, and you are hearing it here first, folks, this is not even on the website yet. You cannot even sign up for it today, but hopefully by this weekend we'll have some things posted. But we're going to have a painting party with Angie, and those are great fun. Angie takes you step by step through a painting and shows you how to do that. We drink a little wine, you do a little painting, and you take a work of art home with you. Our Valentine special on February 6th, Saturday, February 6th, is going to be a double portrait like this. You can see the line kind of going in between there. So that's two portraits, two paintings of a tree on a hillside with a beautiful skyline behind it. And if you put your paintings together, they make a beautiful heart. Now, if you're painting this by yourself, which would be the case for me, you can put all of this on one canvas. Or you can, for a small extra fee, you can paint two canvases yourself. But I think the fun way to do that is to bring a friend and paint each of you paint a side. There'll be more laughs that way. So look for that coming up soon on our website, because I think that's going to be a great time painting with Angie. It is always a blast. And like I said, I am the worst, well, probably not the worst in the whole world, but pretty close. I would be on the bottom 10 list of people with artistic abilities in terms of painting. And even I can follow Angie's instructions and have something that looks very similar to hers. The fun thing about it as well is that she gives you the option to paint things the way you want to. So you can paint it like that, but you can also, like mine, I probably will put a lot more green on my trees and some green in the leaves and the ground and stuff. So you can do what you want to on those. Make your sky the different colors. So it'll be fun. Yes, Jacob, you and Audrey should definitely do the painting party on February 6th. And I know you are talented, so I'm seeing your mother is commenting there on the comments. I'm not sure who Audrey is. I'm assuming that's maybe somebody you're dating, Jacob. I hope so. And I hope to see you at that painting party. All right. Let's not waste any more time, because I want you to meet this wonderful, talented human being who is going to talk to us a little bit about the cabaret that's coming up, the Songs of Praise. But also we're going to just find out all kinds of exciting things about her. She is a singer-songwriter and will be doing some of her own original songs at the cabaret on the 22nd and 23rd. She's an inspirational speaker. She's an author, and she is just one of the dearest, most talented, most lovely people that I know. And I'm thrilled to have Robin Hackett join us. Ta-da!
Hi, Steve.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fabulous. And I have to say, I'm going to say it right now, you're one of my favorite people.
Well, thank you. You are one of my favorite people.
Yeah.
I will tell you all, I'm super excited because I have wanted Robin to sing with us forever and ever and come and do something at the theater. I met her, I don't even know how many years ago, 6 or 7 or 8. I don't. She came to our church to sing some songs, and right then I was like, she is going to be one of my very best friends. I was like, I love her voice, I love her warmth and her charm and her humor, and so we did. We started hanging out, and I've been wanting her to sing, but you moved away.
I
So,
did move away. I
so
did.
you are based, where are you based now?
I'm in Colorado.
Right? And having a joyous time there.
I am having a joyous time there. It's beautiful, but I have to say, coming back to Texas and being here during part of the quarantine, because I'm not here all the time, is always very delightful. And this time even more delightful because I get to do something with you at Theater Arlington, and that makes me feel really good. So
I know it's going to be so much fun.
yeah,
We had for that. I know you. I would say for those of you that weren't there, which would be all of you that are watching, except for the two of us, we had so much fun at our rehearsal for the cabaret yesterday, and I was so pleased with how everyone's voice blended together and sounded good
yeah,
together. And it's going to be really a delightful and real. I mean, I keep saying fun. But I also, I mean, I got choked up a little bit yesterday just even practicing. Some of the songs are so uplifting and nice.
yes, yes. And I'm actually really thrilled to sing them because you kept asking, well, Robin, do you know this one? Well, Robin, do you know this one? I'm like, no, I'm an old fashioned Catholic girl,
That's
and
right.
the songs in the Catholic Church are different than these hymns. So they are beautiful. The words are beautiful and inspiring, and everyone should really come on out because you will definitely feel uplifted by the words, no matter what your background is. So
Yeah, and I think we have enough variety in terms of old hymns and newer music. Like I said, original music that you've written that is kind of in the new thought, posse music vein.
yes.
There's some contemporary Christian-y kind of things. There really is a good mix.
Mm-hmm.
There's some that have a 50s sound. There's some that have a very contemporary sound. So I think people will enjoy all the different types. So.
I think so too. I think so.
Well, let's talk about some of the different things that you've done, though. I'm going to have you sing, and I see you've got your guitar, so I'm very excited about that.
I do.
Let's talk a little bit about some of your music first. So you have 6 CDs that are available right now, right?
I do. I absolutely do.
Right.
I'm going to ask you a silly question because I'm spontaneous. It's so hard. Should I be looking at the little green dot or at you when you're talking?
I know, right? Well, I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, sometimes I look at the camera, sometimes I'm looking at you on my computer screen.
Okay.
So I'm sure probably to the viewing public, I look a little crazy because I'm like darting around, but I feel like I'm watching you, so I don't know where it looks like I'm looking. So
okay, no,
so
I
sorry
don't.
about that. Yeah. So you got 6 CDs, which I didn't realize because I think I only have 4, which makes me really sad. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to get 2 of the other ones that I didn't know. I know one of them is "Love Again," which I really like because it has a bunch of standards on it. So it's got a bunch of kind of big band, 40s, jazz standards, right?
Yes, it does have jazz standards because that's my alter ego. I grew up with that in my household. And when I moved to New York and I started taking voice lessons with my voice teacher, he goes, "You'd be really good with jazz." So he started putting me in that direction. And at first I was like, "Oh, I'm not so good at this." But then as the years went on, then I got better and better. So I love singing jazz. On that CD, there are jazz standards. And there are also jazz tunes that I've written myself. So that's what's on that CD.
But I would say I think that one had, to me, for the ones that I know of, has the most cover songs. Because most of your CDs all are your original music.
Yes, it is all of my original music. Yes.
I will say the only other cover that I really know about that you've got recorded, I'm not sure, you'll have to tell us which album it's on, but is "Imagine."
Yes.
I will have to say, I know I think that's one of your favorites. And I would say for anyone that wants to hear a beautiful and different, inspiring, lovely version of "Imagine," you should go listen to Robin's. I think they could probably buy that just single on.
Yeah, you can buy my music on Amazon. I don't know if Spotify sells music, but my music's on Spotify. It's on iTunes. It's on Pandora. I have a radio station on Pandora. And you can go to my website, which is robinhackettmusic.com.
Right.
And
we got that. I think they should be able to copy that down pretty easy. We got that everywhere right now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but I love that, and it's got a little bit of Obama speaking that's interspliced in that, which is really kind of cool.
It does.
Then some of the stuff that you're going to do in our concert on the 22nd and 23rd. Love is What We're Here For is on some of those other CDs. So I encourage everyone to go look at those. Now tell me, you've also got a song, which I've heard it, I think, on the program, but I don't know if it's recorded on one of your CDs or not. Hard Left.
Yes, Hard Left.
Tell us about that, because I know that was on a TV show.
That was.
Right. So tell us about that.
That song is on my very, very first CD, which they call your freshman CD.
Yes.
So I wrote that song, Steve, while I was living in New York as a much younger woman. While I was living in New York, and a friend of mine called me up and said, "Hey, you want to get together and write something?" And I'm like, "Sure, let's do that." So we did get together. That song came out of us. And when I say came out, it's like we birthed it. And then we went and recorded it, and then it just sat on a CD. I didn't really perform it live. And I left New York and moved to Texas, here to Texas. And I get an email one day, and it's from CBS television. Or Fox or something like that, and
Yes.
it said, we're looking for you, da 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 da. I'm like, what? This has to be some kind of joke or something. And then this company that was kind of working as my agent, and I use that term loosely, they contacted me and said, well, because they never did anything.
Right.
Supposedly CBS contacted them. And then they contacted me, and they were all up in it, trying to negotiate, the deal. They said, "Yes, CBS wants your song for the TV show How I Met Your Mother." And so the way that happened is that the guy that I wrote the song with, his cousin is the creator of that TV show. He wrote it, produced it, created it with another friend of his, and he happened to have a copy of the song. And when his show got, contracted, he was packing up, leaving New York and going to LA, and he was clearing things out, and he came across it. He goes, I wonder what this is. And he puts it in, and he goes, I love that song. So he put it in I think it's the very first season.
That's so cool. That's fun.
Yeah.
And then you yourself appeared on television, because I've seen those clips. On the Harry Connick Jr. program.
Oh. Well, yes. Now, Steve, the story with that, which is I had so much fun, but it's a little bit of a sad story, a little bitter story, because I was watching his show one day. I didn't even know he had a show, and I love him. I absolutely love him. I was watching his show one day, and I saw that he would go into the audience and talk to people. And some people would say, I came here to sing for you. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And I saw a couple people, sing for him. And so I said, I'm going to try and get on that show, but I don't have no idea how to do that. And a friend of mine said, it's so easy, Robin. You could get on the show. They have, tickets that you get. So I decided to go for my birthday that year. So I went on there. The tickets were available. And then you send out and ask for them, and then they write you back. And then I said, I'm coming on because it's my birthday. And they go, we're going to give you VIP tickets. So I was like, oh, yay. So, which really doesn't mean anything at all. It doesn't. Right. It sounds great. I think we got to go in early and get seated or something.
Yeah.
And so I contacted a friend of mine who still lived in New York, and he and I went to the show together. And I sat right in the front. I was the first person that Mr. Connick talked to when he came out, when the show started. And we got so It was so crazy. We got so into what we were talking about, and the audience was laughing their butts off because we were kind of funny together.
Right.
That I didn't sing, and I went with a prepared song, and I didn't get to sing it.
All right, but I'm helping. I know his show is not on the air any longer, but he
No.
still runs around and does stuff. And so I'm putting it out in the universe right now for you that you still will sing a duet sometime with Harry Connick Jr. So we're gonna say that, and maybe one of our viewers has some sort of weird connection with him or knows someone that knows someone, and that'll happen. So.
You know, that is,
we're all going to think about it happening and make it happen.
what's so funny is that I went to a party at a New Year. I think it was a New Year's party. No, it was a Super Bowl party last year in Denver, where I live. Yeah. And I wasn't going to go because I'm not a Super Bowl person, but my friend was like, hey, I always have this party. Why don't you come? And she was a new friend because I was new to Denver. And I went to the party, and I ended up just like hanging out with this woman who was very, very nice. We just connected and we chatted a lot. And then we all end up in the big room watching the game. And then someone yells out, hey, if there was anyone that this woman said it to me. If there's anyone that you could play music with or go see in concert, who would that be? And I said, Harry Connick Jr. And she turned to me and she said, really? And I said, yeah, Harry Connick Jr. And then it turns out that she was married to his wife's father.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Isn't that pretty wild? But
That's
then,
wild.
well, of course, they weren't together anymore. They were divorced. So she knew him. But I don't think she was any longer connected, because she was no longer married to the wife's father. So
you're right there. You're right there.
Right there.
It's going to happen. All right. Let's talk a little bit about some of the other stuff you do. So aside from singing, performing, all that, you also are an inspirational speaker. And I know you talk sometimes at churches and different places, but you're also an author.
Yes.
And have written several books.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the one that I have read that I really thought was great fun, because it's kind of like a comical self-help book is how I describe it, called Girl, You're a Grown-Ass Woman.
Right.
Which I think is a fantastic title.
Well, thank you.
And it's all about self-empowerment kind of thing, right?
It is. It's a self-empowerment book for women. And it, I always have stories where everything came from. And it was a period in my life where I had just overheard like quite a few women or had direct conversations with women that were dating guys. But they were like, but I'm not sure if he likes me. I don't know what to do. I'm not sure where this is going. Da, 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 da. I said, and I would say to each one of them was probably 5 different women in a span of 2 weeks. And I said, girl, you're a grown ass woman. Just ask him like that.
Right.
So from that, from there is where I thought, girl, you're a grown-ass woman. That could be really interesting. And I contacted some friends and I said, well, what do we consider? Because we all thought it was funny. And I said, what do we consider grown-ass women ways of being? And so then we compiled a list of what being a grown-ass woman is. And then one day, probably a week later, I had this thought, a God thought, to write a book about being a grown-ass woman and what that means. And so that book came out of me. I didn't write for 36 hours straight, but that book was done within 36 hours. It's not a long book. It's like 100 pages or something like that. So it's inspirational. It's self-empowerment around your spirituality, around your finances, around your health and your well-being and so forth. And it just I just typed and I listened, and however that works, the muses came through and dropped all this information, stuff that I needed to hear and still do need to hear. But that's how it goes. That's how it is. So
well, and I'll say I read it because you wrote it and because we're friends, but also and yes, it is geared and directed obviously at women, but I think it could just as easily be titled, hey, you're a grown ass person.
Yeah.
because it is equally relevant, I think, for men. So,
Ah.
I think there's a lot of stuff in there that I was like, oh yeah, okay, I need to listen to this too. So,
Well, I was thinking of doing a second edition of it, so I'm glad that you said that because
I think you should.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I am excited to hear you sing, so I'm not going to ask you anything else about any of the rest of your life because I want to hear a song. As we said, this is the concert coming up. The cabaret is praise music, and we talked about being thankful for this brand new year and for all the possibilities that 2001 is bringing. And so
2001.
2001, yeah, 2021.
Please don't take us back there.
2020 was a challenging year. I've lost 19 years.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. So the upcoming year, this year, I think it brings great possibilities, and I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that you are singing with us, and I'm really excited for you to sing this wonderful "Thankful I Am" song. So please share with us.
Thank you. This is a song that I wrote a few years back when I was on the phone with a friend and we were complaining about how lousy life was. And then when I got off the phone with her, I was in my backyard and I looked around, and I know this sounds cliche, but I looked around and there were beautiful flowers blooming. It was springtime and the sky was a magnificent Texas blue. And there was a rosemary bush in my garden, and this song came out of me, so here it is. Today I saw the sun. I stood out in the rain and watched the eagle fly again. I heard a baby cry and walked right through the storm and felt the wind upon my face. And all the while I could not help but see the life that lives and breathes in you and me. And I'm peaceful, yes, and I'm grateful, and I'm thankful, oh Lord. Yes, I am. And I'm hopeful, yes. And I'm so full. And I'm thankful, Lord. I am. I hugged an old oak tree, the earth beneath my feet, and saw a shooting star above. I looked into your eyes and touched an open heart and fell into a whole lot of love. And all the while I could not help but see the life that lives and breathes in you and me. And I'm peaceful, yes, and I'm grateful, and I'm thankful, oh Lord. Yes, I am, and I'm hopeful, yes, and I am so full, and I'm thankful, Lord, I am. I am so peaceful, yes. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Oh, yes, I am. I'm hopeful, yes. And I am so full, and I'm thankful. Oh, I am. And I'm thankful. Oh, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. so grateful, so thankful. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, so grateful, yes. So grateful, yes. So thankful, yes. I am.
Thank you so much, Robin. Thank you for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for folks that are not going to be able to get out because of COVID restrictions or
Right.
whatever, and won't be able to see the show. That they got to hear you and have a little taste of you. I think is really nice. And I'm thankful that you are in town and going to perform with us on the 22nd and 23rd. The 23rd, by the way, is my birthday, so just keep that in mind. All of my friends should come on that day and hang out with us on my birthday because
Yeah.
it's going to be lots and lots of fun. Um, and thank you again for being here. And I will see you very, very soon.
You are so welcome. Thank you for having me.
All right. And I want to thank all of you for being here. So thank you very much for watching, for spending a little time with us today. I appreciate it. I'm happy that you're here. Kim Turner says that was beautiful. Thank you, Robin. So I should get VIP seats for my birthday, Deborah. You're right. So we hopefully will see all of you there at the performance. Again, go to our website and you can get all of the information at theaterarlington.org. You can sign up for tickets. You can get more information about it. And so please go check out the website and do that. Spread the word. If you see things on Facebook about it, our best advertising really is word of mouth advertising. And the reason that people go see things usually is because someone else has told them that they thought it was a good performance or a good idea to go. So help us spread the word. We would appreciate that. Again, I want to thank Robin Hackett for being here with us today. And we look forward to seeing all of you very soon at the theater. Until then, take care, stay safe, and we'll talk to you all and see you at the theater